just moving a little bit closer. Just move.
Go close. So I can't.
Yes, that is Amanda Lindsay Cook of Bethel with the song Miracles. What an incredible track. Actually, this track was originally written and sung by Chris Kilala of Jesus Culture. Well, ladies and gents, it's such an honor for me to be live on air on this amazing talk show called The Ultimate Business Show. And I'm very excited and privileged to be hosting a very amazing entrepreneur. For you who are tuning in on our live Facebook, you can see the gentleman seated opposite of me. He's such an amazing man. He goes by the name of Mxolisi Nangu. Mr. Mxolisi, Mr. Nangu, sorry. I would just like to give you a moment of saying maybe hi, shout out to maybe your friends, fans, listeners, and customers.
Oh, hi. What an intro. Thank you very much. Also, thanks to be here.
Yeah.
Yes, glad that you also giving us this platform that you can speak with our clients, fans, potential clients, etc. Thank you very much.
Awesome, you're welcome. So we will just start from the very beginning. We want to introduce the gentleman that you can see. We want to introduce the business. I will read the bio, and then after that we will go into various questions. We'd like to have an amazing, fantastic conversation. We always promise to bring value, a value based conversation, so that you can take a thing or two. For those who are tuned in onto our radio platform, please you feel free to WhatsApp us. Our number is 069 402 1131. 069 402 1131. If you have any questions, drop us and we'll actually be able to engage with you. And those who are viewing on our Facebook Live, you can write any comments on the comment section and we'll get back to you. So, fancy livestock from a nearby farm but dreading the drive? Or are you simply looking to satisfy a craving for ready-cooked steak from your favorite restaurant? A newly launched New Brighton business has made shopping for meat, poultry, and fish a seamless task that online users can do in minutes. Air Meat, an online platform that connects customers to meat suppliers close to them, was recently launched in New Brighton, introducing meat lovers to a simpler shopping experience. Users can buy various parts including bacon, beef patties, fish and kebabs, salmon, and more by selecting the location and specifying what they are looking for. They can either buy directly from farms, butcheries, retailers, or restaurants, depending on what they are looking for. Air Meat is accessible to customers and businesses across the country. Nangu said the concept was developed during the lockdown due to an increased demand for virtual shopping platforms. Initially, the business was a mobile butchery responding to the public's fear of contracting COVID-19 while shopping. As demand for the virtual platform and partner with delivery services and other businesses as demand for the services grew, Nangu said the idea to create a virtual platform and partner with delivery services and other businesses became viable. The mobile butchery was a one-man business and it became challenging to respond to orders from all over the city, that is from Motherwell all the way to Warmer and more. While the platform went live over a week ago, Nangu said various suppliers who have signed up are yet to stock up. So far, two farms, Lima Lima Farms in Greenbushes and Lakeside Farm in Thiscombe are available on the Air Meat website. Nangu said more businesses would be uploading their stock and prices on the website from this week. No stranger to business, Nangu founded the Junior Jazz Club, a pub and grub in New Brighton, in 2012, which later closed down due to crime. He had started the pub and grub business after he was retrenched from his job as a production technical operator. Nangu's interests have always been within this particular industry. Air Meat trades under Nangu's company, Norolo Pty Limited. Suppliers and customers are able to join the platform by visiting www.airmeat.co.za. Mr. Nangu, it's an awesome pleasure to have you once again. So, we would like to find out, more about this amazing company, where it came from, and what really inspired you. But the first thing we want to find out, why Air Meat? Because we believe there's power in naming.
Oh yes, and there's power in air too.
Absolutely.
Yes. So as you were reading the bio, that it started as a mobile butcher. So and the demand increased, so it go back on the drawing board. That's when the concept now of online platform that we give the customers their choice of where they want to buy, and then now since that it works online, that's when now the air came about, and we're in meat industry, so that's why it was Air Meat.
All right.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I thought it was maybe from the concept Airbnb, sort of a similar thing.
Oh yes, but again, because of it's a similar concept.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, and we want to find out, because, sometimes when an entrepreneur, somebody wants to jump into business or start a business idea or something like that, they wonder, how do you come up with a business idea? What do you conjure up? How do you put A, B, and C together, and then you can actually have a viable business? I wanna find out from you. Please tell us how the aha moment, like, I'm gonna get into this, I'm gonna start this. When did it take place, and what were the things that actually brought it up?
Entrepreneurship. One, I can't really say that have a decision or have can, like in this particular moment, can say who can be entrepreneur, who cannot. Because one, they can say entrepreneurship are born with. Some they say no, you learn to be entrepreneur. But I can't be a judge of that. According to myself, in my own right, I can say I'm an entrepreneur. Sometimes when you hustle, you find yourself in different sectors, and again, more on solution driven. I loved mathematics at school.
Okay.
I was not great at it, but I loved it. Only the simple of simplification part of mathematics, because you always come with solutions. So that thing again, I think it runs in my blood. So whenever there's a problem, I definitely know there will be a solution on
Absolutely.
that. So hence again, as again there's lockdown, hard lockdown, we're sitting, I can't hustle anymore, I can't knock on the doors. What can I do? There is a mobile vehicle. What can I do? There's a cell phone, there's a laptop. So whether I have let me start something. Again, the farmers, the abattoirs, the wholesalers, they want their meat to move. It's locked down, they have already meat. So negotiate with them with a good price, and then take their meat to the customers where they scared to go to them. So that's when the mobile butcher came from.
All right.
And again, now that's where the Air Meat came from, because now again I couldn't handle the demand. It was too much for me. It was a one-man show. At the same time, the opportunity now on Air Meat, because now I'm able to operate in Cape Town, in Joburg, even beyond the country as well.
Wow.
whilst I'm here. That's the
Absolutely.
power of air and technology.
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing, incredible, man. We just wanna, compliment you for that. Taking those bold moves, and especially in maybe in territory that you were formerly maybe not, exploiting or aware of the potential in, expanding your business to such a point. So, in a nutshell, please explain to us how this platform is going to work or is working already. Please tell us how, just without giving us the secret to trades or something. Just let us know in a, you said you like problem solving and simplifying things. Just in a simplistic way, how can people who want to use this platform, how will it work?
It's simple, very user friendly. I like the developers, the way they've done it in because what I have in mind was the idea. But I tried maybe to break down the idea so that they can
They can get it.
they can get it well, and then that's the output of that grasping that idea now on the results of the platform. So it's very easy, user friendly. You just go to www.emit.co.za. In a nutshell, there is a brief background of the business and what does the business entails. However, to register, it's very easy. Again, there's click button on your right sidebar. You can click there and it's either register as a customer or as a supplier. A very short, brief personal information and business information if you are a supplier. And then we would verify you if you are indeed a supplier, and then we load you on the system. And again, depends on yourself or us, we can also upload your stock so that it can be visible to your customers and potential customers.
I see. Wow, absolutely. I mean, there's nothing as simple as bringing demand and supply, together. Basically, this is amazing. Well, I want to find out. You talked about verifying the suppliers. What are some of the requirements maybe that you look for? Say I run a pig farm or something like that, and I want to supply, to this platform. What are some of the things you'll be looking for?
Yes, that's a beautiful image, because again, it also gives the small vendors, the local street meat vendors, a platform now that they can be heard, seen through our platform. Also big business as well. So there's no actually what you call a requirement, as long as you are in the meat industry. Yes, when you say meat, we mean it's a one-stop shop for meat, whether buying or selling different types of meat. Even on our website, you can see that we halal, kosher, seafood also there.
Wow,
including livestock, etc.
Absolutely, yes. This is incredible. Anything that is meat.
Anything that is meat. A one-stop shop.
Awesome, man. Yeah. I love this. And you said a couple of farms or farmers have already jumped in onto the platform. In terms of you pitching this idea, to various entities, various organizations and farms and the rest, how easy, how slow or fast has it been for people to get their idea and say, well, I want to supply onto this?
I'll start with the people that are viewing the website. It's crazy in terms of we couldn't expect within 2 weeks of that we launched, but the numbers were particularly the unique numbers. And must remember, we launched it in New Brighton, here in PE or
wow.
But you find someone in Newcastle, in KZN, we're viewing our website, someone in Soweto or Khayelitsha and Cape Town. So going back to your question, in terms of suppliers, I'm sure because of they've been running a business. I understand once you run a business, you're already used to how you run a business. Now it's difficult for you to change. You would like to see some other people joining in before you go. So some of them, there's that skepticism.
I know.
Yes, but I'm sure with these kind of platforms, and then we will get into them. But they are already, now that are already signed up. Even in December, I remember one guy somewhere here in Kabeja, because of he knew I was selling meat. Now he gave me a call. He didn't know about this platform.
Okay.
He called me that he wants meat. I said, no, go to Emmet. He went to Emmet and he went to a supplier I directly signed up.
Wow.
His name is Dudley. It's Lakeside Farm.
Okay.
In Tiscombe.
In
It's there
Tiscombe.
on
All
the-
right.
Yes. So he came back and said, no, I bought the cow there. So I was happy through Emmet. So yeah. But again, the others will follow.
Absolutely. I mean, we want to see this thing trending, and this is just gonna be called you can't talk about meat without talking about air meat.
Yes.
That's how it's
Yes.
gonna be.
Yes.
That's how it's gonna be. Awesome. And in terms of let's talk about the vendors, the suppliers, maybe those restaurants, the abattoirs, the butchers. When they're supplying, let's talk about in terms of how fast should they expect cash in, in terms of from a trade. Well, they supply X amount of kgs or whatever and stuff like that. How fast will that transaction go? Because we know people are very particular about the transaction and they want to see the money reflecting in their accounts.
Yes, definitely. For now, currently we just connect.
All right.
Suppliers and customers.
Okay.
So the customer can just go to the site and then view which supplier he or she prefers to purchase from. Once that is done, and then they can order directly. And then it will depend on to the supplier. They can deliver or the customer can collect. Maybe through COD, cash on delivery, or whatever terms they agree upon.
Okay.
Yes, but currently we just connect them.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So you just facilitate the connection at this point in time.
At this point in time. Yes.
Okay, I get it. Man, guys, I'm very excited about this idea. If I was a farmer, I wouldn't even think twice about jumping in. This is absolutely awesome. Well, how do you plan on dealing with returns? Because, being honest, for an online platform, there are certain things that you can't really control, that is in terms of like, somebody coming into your system and maybe placing a wrong order or something like that, viewing something else. How do you plan on dealing with returns, seeing especially that the food industry, we're talking about the food industry, is delicate and you can't really resell, it's not easy to resell food. So how are you gonna maybe plan on dealing with the returns?
Yeah. No, the good thing about, again, on that, we provide a service, not a product. On that service that we provide, customers, they can shop or view or filter where they want to buy by maybe distance. Because, for instance, if now we can go to our website and then search for meat, where it will show first, it will be the shortest distance from where we're at right now. So it will filter by distance, price, because there's other things that people consider, because a kg from Central than a kg in Walmart, you find that a kg of beef, the prices are different. So that's another thing that factor that consumers consider. And then we can filter also by capacity. Sometimes now there's a street local vendor, maybe in a day stocks 10 trays of chicken, but now I'm having a party inviting 50 people. I need 50 trays of chicken. So that's the vendor can't supply. So you filter on those things again. Do they have enough capacity? Also quality. And then that is why, again, there's reviews, so that once a client purchased through us on that particular supplier, they can put their rating there, so that other customers, they can see the reviews of that supplier in terms of their meat quality and stuff.
Wow, man, this is exciting. I'm very excited. Well, and I wanna find out. Do you foresee any, in terms of well, this is something new, especially in the meat industry, or something that's specific. I haven't seen anything quite like it. I've been to the website myself and I've just looked at it, and it just looks amazing. For you, our listeners who are listening and viewing right now, please go check www.airmeat.co.za. I love the work that you've done online. It looks amazing. Well, do you foresee any competition? Because of course, whenever people are, whenever they see something successful, they want to mimic it and copy it and stuff like that. Do you foresee any competition, and how do you plan on beating any competition?
Competition that you can't run away from it.
Yes.
Yeah, but in terms of between the competition, I believe since that we are the brainchild of it, we will always be a step ahead. But again, we need to always be creative and innovative.
Yes.
Again, always improve on our good service for our clients and potential clients, so that they can be retained in our platform. Yes, and also keep on with the cutting edge technology of our web.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And so you just mentioned that, I mean, how many weeks has it been now since you launched?
We launched towards the end of November.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
We
So
launched
it's
at the end of
been
November.
way of a month and
Oh,
stuff.
that was a soft launch. Otherwise, we're planning now for a formal launch.
Okay.
Yeah, but the date will give out soon.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, man. Please, we will be excited to share that date so that people can actually go and participate in the launch. The reason why I'm asking this is you've already mentioned that there's already people as far as Cape Town, Joburg, who've already seen this platform. I mean, we're talking about the power of internet and that connectedness, being online. How far do you want to grow this thing in terms of citywide, nationwide, worldwide?
Yeah, we want to take up the space. We are currently nationwide.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So definitely in future we'll have to be known globally. Yeah. As you said that you keen to see meat trending, so that like when you think of meat, you think of meat.
Yes.
So if that can be done here in South Africa, and we hope it can be done all over because it's online.
Yes. Absolutely. And well, people are always well, let's say there's a tendency in human beings to always cut corners, and beat their own path and make their own thing. How do you plan on dealing with things like that? Like, this is a system, you've designed it to operate in a certain way. This is your brainchild. This is something that you've envisioned that, okay, cool, for a vendor to log in and to operate on this platform, they must just, declare certain things. They must just make themselves visible. There's accountability and everything. There's just that trustworthiness. What about if somebody wants to cut around corners and maybe they've been around the system, or they can see, oh, there's a loophole here and there's a loophole here, and they want to cut corners. How are you planning on?
Yeah, we don't see those that there will be those who will cutting corners or there will be loopholes. Must also remember that the sign up is free. It's free for suppliers. It's free for customers. You pay nothing. So we don't foresee that there will be those who want to they will see loopholes and want to cut corners. It's straightforward. Just register. Whether you took the number and or the address from us and then go directly to the customer, to the supplier, it's up to you. But what we there to showcase all the suppliers that are around you, or even far, maybe you want to go beyond the one that are around you, because the one that are around you they don't meet your preference. So that's where we add. So we don't foresee those.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, this is more like a meat directory.
Yeah.
I love this, man. I mean, talk about technology. There's nothing you can do with technology. I absolutely love it. We're talking about innovation. This is the ultimate business show. We bring innovative people, people who are thinking, generations ahead. We're talking about people that want to change the way we've understood market and business. This is absolutely awesome. So Mr. Nangu, I want to find out, in terms of you now, coming to you as an entrepreneur, what really drives you?
I started to get into business driven by money. But once you become passionate about, because you don't have any payday. There's no 25th or last day of the month or 15. So the only way for you to keep going is passion. So I had to learn to be passionate of what I'm doing, and it makes me not to sleep, not necessarily because of I'm frustrated, but because of my mind is functioning.
Good.
Yes,
Alright.
yeah. So yeah. Not sure if your question is answered.
Yes. Like passion is what drives you,
Yeah.
and I believe also, like, seeing other people prosper and like getting solutions, solving other people's problems and stuff like that.
Yes.
Which is absolutely amazing. And if somebody now has queries about, if they want to find out more about air meat, if they want to, maybe there's investors or whatever, other partners maybe that want to jump in on this to support in any way, how can they get in touch with you?
Go to www.mh.co.za. You can message us through there. Okay. Also, there's an email, info@mh.co.za. However, I can give also my number. It's also on WhatsApp. Yeah. It was 073 450 5908. We're also there on Facebook, Instagram. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Nangu, for this talk. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm loving it, and I will really highly recommend, you viewers and listeners out there who are into the business of meat. If you are a supplier of meat and you want to just expand maybe your market, your visibility, this is the best platform. I mean, we have a lot of people that's now going online. COVID has changed the game quite a bit. Of course, we were expecting the online systems to come in maybe 5 years from now, but the COVID has just made it now. You need to jump online now. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We're going to listen to an incredible track by Jonathan McReynolds called Not Lucky. Stay with me. I'm gonna be with you later on.